he was arrested, that's Ismaila, he was covering his face, and I'm like, don't you know that what you did was actually bad? What are you ashamed of? Are you ashamed of the media, or you're ashamed of the camera that was on your face? But then that is to tell us that a lot is happening in this country. I think 2 days back would have said that it's because of the redesign of the currency, and that is why we're having issues of our naira keep getting devalued. But then for somebody to have raw cash in his hands, we saw the bags of money that was discovered. Not only was he having those dollars, but he was also having lots of millions of naira in his custody, and we can see that he is working together with fraudster. That is to tell us that a lot of assignment needs to be done before we actually give position to certain people. You need to know what is their track record, what have they been doing. I am sure that Ismaila did not start fraud right now. He has been into this business for quite a number of time. We're still having the issue of Kyari that is still in the custody of, you know, the police, because this is somebody that is supposed to even be a law, you know, will I say people that are supposed to help in law enforcement, but then we are having them be the same people that are breaking the laws. Imagine if Ismaila have eventually emerged into position, what would have been said of him? This is how things will keep going unnoticed. So I believe that this is a time where we need to open our eyes. This is just one out of the many other people that are doing things unnoticed, and we do not know what is happening. No wonder the EFCC and together with the CBN came up with that, talking about redesign, that we're trading in that same part. They shouldn't be given any, you know, favorable punishment whatsoever, but they should face the full wrath of the law. Because when we talk about being, you know, accountable, being transparent, these are part of the things we are talking about. So I hope that this will serve as an eye-opener. Just like you said, no wonder we see political, you know, people who are aspiring for offices exchanging words, you know, and then you wonder, don't you have anything more to tell us? We saw in the papers now, even the presidential candidate, we saw that where Tinubu is telling Atiku that he is a bottled water seller and not a businessman. You begin to ask, what manner of thing is this? And you know, it shocked me when I even saw the manifestos of these people. You begin to ask questions, why are these people trading in this manner? It's one thing for you to say something, but it's another thing that will hold you accountable at the end of the day. So I just hope, and I'm excited that the EFCC are actually doing justice to whatever it is, and I hope that more people will be brought to book as a result of all this fraud that is going on the ground.
Well, like I will always say that Nigerians should be able to hold these people accountable. Let's set agendas for them. When these people come to you seeking for you electing them, ask them questions, ask them intelligent questions, ask them the right question. Don't ask them, how much will you give my association? These are not questions that you should ask these people. They should have something doing, know their source of income. You can't just invite somebody to your community and the person will come with 30 million naira to you, and then you don't even know the source of that money, and you start clapping and dancing and say, me and my family and my community and my state are going to vote for you. There are key questions that we should begin to ask these people. If not, these fraudsters will continue to come with money to deceive people, and they will end up in political positions that they will still hoard money. See, amidst inflation, amidst hunger, we're talking about 3% of Nigerians living in poverty. Sele, one person is holding 326 million cash, and then $610,500 cash. Sele, I think this goes a long way to show the kind of people that we're having in our political atmosphere. Like I always say this to Nigeria, it's up to us to get the leaders we desire. We're facing all these challenges because of bad leadership. We are facing underdevelopment amongst many other problems because of the kind of people we choose to elect. We elect people based on nepotism. We elect people based on it is our own. And then what we end up seeing is one problem or the other. We don't look out for people that have ideas, people that are competent. We're just, is our criminal. It is our turn, because it is our turn. Even if he's a criminal, he should go there. Yes, he should steal the money. Make sure you don't come back without stealing the money. Nigeria cannot continue in this circle. I hope to see that more revelations are going to be made, and what we look forward to is not just recovery of this money alone and then relooting or another fraudster going on within, but let this money also be channeled in the proper way. We're talking about budget deficit, meaning we can't even afford our budget, and then some individual. This is one out of many, Sele, one out of many. We applaud the EFCC for this great move, and we look forward to more of this revelation.
Of course, Joyce.
Let's move straight to the world of politics. The atmosphere is filled with a lot of political campaigns and all of that get towards 2023. And then on 2023 campaign, Tinubu, Atiku and Kwankwaso to revive ailing economy. And as the campaign for the 2023 polls gather momentum, 3 of the leading presidential candidates yesterday gave indications of how they will revive Nigeria's failing economy. Presidential candidates of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Senator Bola Tinubu, said the cooperation and support of the private sector was required to implement the reforms in his economy master plan. Tinubu said this at the APC's campaign council town hall meeting and dialogue with the business community yesterday in Lagos. He noted that during his tenure as the governor of Lagos between 1999 and 2007, his administration developed largely successful blueprints to attract investors as part of efforts to salvage the Nigerian current-led APC administration, who is also 700 people, sure that these people have enough power supply so that they'll be able to work of Nigeria.
That is just for starters, because we know, give us facts on how you intend